So the DE-ATOMIZER, the newest weapon in Fortnite Save the World, and it is a massive explosive weapon. I mean, it looks like some type of bomb as well, but what are the roles in this? Now, the roles I have chose for this are only blue because I can't actually afford to make anything else because I did take a week off. So we have got a triple damage build. Now, normally with pretty much every weapon I have, put a crit rating and a couple crit damages, but in this case I just thought, let's just put damage on it for once. So we've got energy, it's locked to energy, we've got a single damage, then durability. I would like launches to last a bit longer, that's why I've got the durability on there. Then 2 more damage perks, and the last perk is eliminating an enemy creates an expanding ring of damage. This can only occur every 4 seconds. But what is this explosive launcher? It's part of the retro sci-fi set. It fires a ball of energy that explodes on contacts and sends out piercing energy projectiles. Does not consume ammo, but also has very low durability. So I guess the actual explosive things is kind of like the less perk you can get on the other sci-fi thing weapons, where it has 7 explosive projectiles. But I'm gonna guess it's a bit more than that because this, that's what the weapon is. Now we've got 80,000 damage. We've got 10% crit chance, 50% crit damage. That's because we've only used blue damage perks. So this should be very good. But firstly, I want to show you my hero build. Now for my hero build, I've gone with Demolitionist Penny. Now I never really, in fact no, I've never actually used her at all. I have leveled her up just for this weapon. Now with explosives, you normally just use them with another hero. You never really have anything that buffs explosives. But for this, we're obviously having Demolitionist Penny just to get a bit more damage. Then we've got Preemptive Strike for more damage as well. Plasma Arc, so energy has a 20% chance to zap nearby enemies for 58% of damage dealt. Now, on the rare chance this launcher doesn't kill an enemy, it's going to hopefully zap an enemy nearby as well, and eliminate those, which would be very good. Now, because there's no actual magazine size on this, it's going to be firing forever, so we have startup and mad tidings just to keep increasing that damage, which would be very, very good until we switch our weapon. We then have survivalist and energy siphon just to make sure we're not dying. This is for the shields, and this is for the health. Now, you can have going coconuts, you can have Wukong for explosive, but I've just want these two just so I'm not going down every 3 seconds. So let's get this into a mission and see how good this new weapon is. So we've entered our power 116 mission, I believe. Now firstly, I want to test the range, and there's also propane tanks, so I wonder if they set off propane tanks. Oh wow, whoa, that looks really, already I love this. Already I'm loving this. Let me just get rid of these little guys. I wonder what the dip, what is the actual range? Okay, so about what was that? 1, 2, 3, around 4 to 5 tiles, roughly. That's the range. So it's nothing too crazy, but that was great. Oh, I'm loving this already. Come on, let's get the taker. Goodbye. That is actually really good, and obviously they're not directed them. That's definitely more than 7. Those orb things, projectiles, they're not directed anywhere, but they do hit a lot because there's tons of them. There we go. Let's try this guy. That is madness. That is crazy. This could be really good on encampments or massive hordes. I mean, I could say that with every launcher, but this just, it wipes things out. Oh, I can get a bit of bright core back here as well. I'm loving this already. You can go. Let me just overshoot. I destroyed the bright core. Well done, me. So I've just made an 82 version just because I want to see how many shots you can take before it overheats. So here we go. Oh, I'm holding down the trigger as well. Okay, so it's 4 and then there's an overheating thing. Okay, so you can do 4 shots back to back. I mean, obviously you can change the perks to have, like, I don't know what they are, heat capacity or something like that, cooling speed, things like that, just to make that a bit better. So I wonder what it's like if I just keep shooting like this then. Ah, so 5 if I do it like that. There's a tiny bit of cooling between every single shot, I believe. It's really weird because the perk I had on, where is it? Where's that weapon? Is it the Plasmatron? I put cooling rate on that, but it never actually ever seemed to overheat, and we held it down for ages when we did that video. I want to test the 82 version on a 106 enemy. I mean 116. Again, that is a decent amount of damage. It really is. That's a ton of damage, considering it's only 82. Wonder if you, if I could fire it. Right, if I fire it at the floor, misses. If I fire it up though, how far do these projectiles go? Not too far. Still does a ton of damage, even at a significant lower power level. Right, let's get back to the 131s. That's what we're here for. Let's find some, hopefully, encampments, if I can find any. No luck in finding an encampment, but we found another blaster. So again, I'm just going to hit the blaster and just see the damage we get off in him. Almost eliminated him there, but just imagine if we either had a crit build on that, even though we had just damage, or if we just leveled up one of those damage perks a tiny bit more, past rare to epic, we would have got that blaster there. But this is really good now. I've just lost my Mad Tidings buffs by switching and startup. We still need an encampment and a smasher. Smashers are always good to test weapons on. I hear the heavy breathing of a smasher. I don't know where it is though. Ah, there they are. It's always fun to test a smasher. I wonder if, because when we use the other weapons with the projectile things that explode, they hit the smasher from the inside because his hitbox is massive. I wonder if it does the same here, but let's try it. No, it doesn't. Oh, some of them actually hit him. Yeah, a couple of them did hit him. And then again though, if we had a crit build on this, we're doing tons more damage, but it's nowhere near as consistent as this. I'm really, really liking this so far. I just like how all the newer weapon sets now are quite unique in their own way. There's the little expanding ring of damage. I'm not sure if the expanding ring of damage was good for this weapon. Really don't think it was good, just because it's a launcher. I mean, it doesn't do tons. Like, if you saw there, if you want to rewind 5 seconds, the tiniest bit of damage on this dude here is next to nothing. I feel like they should have added an additional 7 explosive projectiles rather than that ring of damage, because that is a very, very weak 6th perk. Now there's no encampments left by the looks of it, so we're going to start this mission and just get the defense working. Just defending C, but I thought might as well record this. The structure damage is actually really good. Oh, I'm not even going to do C-bot here, but that structure damage is really, really useful. I'm going to put a turret up because I actually want to test that structure damage again then. Yeah, it does tons. Yeah, it seems to just destroy anything it is. I mean, then again, you expect it with a launcher. There we go. It seems to, maybe the projectile thingy needs to hit it as well, but that was quite decent. Let's go to the 82 version. We're going to overheat soon. I guess, to combat that overheating, you could probably switch weapons. Let me try that. If I could try and overheat this weapon, try and switch it. Overheated, switch back. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Oh no. I just messed C-bot up. I have messed C-bot up by doing that. Even so, easy mission. So we tested earlier that it sets off propane tanks, so you can't really fire it down tunnels, but I just want to test this out. Put a decoy down. See if we can get everything in that. Let's shoot at the decoy as well. Maybe if I aimed for the floor, the little projectiles would have hit everything. Yeah, we'll try that again with another horde. We'll aim for the floor this time though, and try and get all the little projectiles to hit everything rather than aim for the decoy and things are just missing. Finally found another horde. Oh no, I feel like they're going to run away from me. Come back. Come back, you. Need to get them all back together. There's not as many here, I don't think, as before. Let's get the weapon out. Let's put the decoy down here. I'm going to stand in the way, actually. Let's try again. Oh, the decoy, I think, blocked a bit then. Get the 82 version out again. The 82 still does a ton of damage. Even that little project, I'm not too sure how much damage those things do. Ooh, they knock back them as well. Like a double knockback, if you saw that then. That is actually really cool. Just doing that first little defense when you don't get all the modules in time. That actually melts through smashes. It is crazy. Look at the damage you... Oh, missed that. Even if we missed, it still does damage to it. That is really, really cool. Any more coming? Don't think there's any more coming. Oh, there's one down here. Come on. Don't steal it from me. There you are. No. It still does a decent amount of damage to the smashes, though. Just about to start this defense, and we are ready. I don't even know where they're attacking from, if I'm honest. From the north. Let's go up north. Just, they won't spawn too many enemies, I don't think. I really think that's so cool. Just the exploding... Ooh, the little projectiles that fire out. I've said there is a perk on some of the retro weapons that has it as well, but I think this is a lot more. I'm not too sure how many there are. That's definitely more than 7, though. A lot more than 7. I don't know why I'm using the 131 against these tiny dudes, because the 82 is going to do the exact same. Oh, we missed. There we go. Just he's gone in one hit. Absolutely one hit. And again, they can go hit a propane tank as well, so that's been set off. Just gonna build this across as well. That is so cool. I really enjoy this weapon. I feel like, because of its durability as well, I think this could potentially rival the... what am I looking at? Rival the Noble Launcher. I really think it could. So Noble Launcher has got a really high durability as well as this. Oh, trap vulnerable. There we go. Right, that'll deal with the whole mini-boss situation there. He can go. But yeah, with the Noble Launcher, it's got a high durability, and you can hit so many enemies in one because the longer you hold it down, the further it spreads. But this is kind of similar, not similar, but hit an enemy like that, and it's got potential to hit even more enemies after the initial hit, which I think is really cool. Maybe it is a rival to the Noble Launcher. And it's got a really good durability as well. Really good. What is the durability we currently have in this with blue? We do have a durability perk as well. It is, where am I looking? 39. I'm not sure what the Noble Launcher is. I know it's only 106 on mine. Where's N? 30. We don't have a durability on that though. I have a plus fire rate. But still, both really good. So they both can have the same, do have the same base durability. That's what I'm saying. At 30. They last forever. I'm not sure how many, what are we on? 7.4 durability left. What does it use? 6.4. So it uses, I don't know why that went down by 1. It's probably using something like 0.9 a shot. Or 0.99, something like that. If we're on 6.4 after 7.4, I don't know how it would have lost 0.6 of durability. 5.4? So we've got 6 shots left, sorry. Left in this weapon. Look at that, I don't even think we actually hit him on impact there. It's the little exploding projectiles that did the work. Flinger. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. I might start using damage weapons over crit weapons again. Maybe. Because I like having guaranteed damage. We're on 1.4, we have 2 shots left. I've got to use these last 2 shots very carefully. Don't want to use it against those. We want to have like a big horde. Big horde would be nice. Should be something over here as well. Yeah, we're just getting like husklings. You can use like a power level 20 weapon on power level 100 husklings, and it will just eliminate them quickly. Look at that. That is really cool. You don't even have to hit them on impact. It's like those exploding projectile things, whatever you want to call them. They're really good. I don't even know if they explode. They're really useful. I feel like they do the exact amount of damage. They probably don't. I'll have to double check. Oh, there's just no enemies left though. And whenever I do it, I just go the wrong way. Right, I'm not going to get there in time. I want to see. Maybe we'll get damage numbers if we don't. Actually, I don't have a clue. Yeah, no damage numbers there. I'm just unsure how much damage those things do. Maybe it actually says, and I'm not even paying attention. No, it doesn't. Does it? Nope. Doesn't say anywhere. Well, that was still really good. I do like that weapon a lot. I do think it's the new rival to the Noble Launcher as well. Just in terms of, he's probably really good for encampments. Just want to point out that other perk I was on about, say my Blastratron, it says critical hits cause 7 exploding projectiles to scatter. So if that, instead of eliminate enemies, creates an expanding ring of damage, I think the critical hits to just have 7 more explosive bomb things would be very, very cool. It would encourage me to actually put this as a crit build. So summarising the DE-ATOMIZER, I actually think it is a really, really cool weapon, very unique. Thinking of all the other launchers, nothing really comes close in terms of how weird it is, apart from the Noble Launcher. Now, I really like the Noble Launcher as well, so I do think I'll probably do a Weapon Royale video on those two, because both energy, but both so useful, not just in terms of the initial impact, but Noble Launcher doesn't really have that. It's kind of like a long sweep. But this one explodes and then loads of projectiles. It does a tremendous amount of damage as well. It's very, very good for horde clearing. It's good to clear the initial horde and then clear the 2 or 3 that are always away from the actual horde as well. I think that could be really cool. I do think this could be really good on encampments as well, because it just does a ton of damage, and it's got one or 2 tower range as well if you factor in the projectiles that shoot out every time it explodes. I really enjoy this weapon, and I will hopefully get some epic and legendary perks to get it fully legendary, because I think it's the first launcher I've made 130 as well. But I'm going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.